Can face it while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Persona time once again.
Get personered.
We're in Mementos.
I'm gonna apologize if I'm not as high energy as I normally am. I had to stay late for work every day this week.
Yeah, Salem's
And I was sick on Monday.
Salem's a bit EP.
Yeah. YouTuber updates. Because I always do that right in the first couple of minutes. So on Monday, I was sick, but the day after I had a doctor's appointment because I felt like I've had water in my ear for like 2 months, and they said the ear infection was so bad they had a student look at it.
You need to stop ending up as a medical example.
I know, it's really bad. But I am on antibiotics, but the antibiotics do not like me. They hurt my tummy.
Goddamn timeless streams been seeing lately from my ding dong to a toilet bowl. Am I right, folks? It has been a little while.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's also a crazy introduction, David.
Yeah, that's just a crazy way to open.
Yeah, and again, I apologize. I know that streams have been a little funky because of my college and my new work schedule and everything, and it's still been an adjustment, but I kind of want your guys' insight because on our Discord we're announcing our schedule every week rather than trying to keep one consistent schedule for the end of time.
Yeah, because when we had a consistent schedule, we'd have to fucking fuck with it every week anyway.
Right. I feel like having a planned out weekly schedule that can be different week to week has been very, very helpful. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Bit aside, completely understood. Some raptor noises here. Fuck you. Lovingly.
I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know what my whole job situation is gonna be, so like, I think realistically we're gonna have to keep it that way at least for a while.
Yeah.
I've been doing the weekly schedules. Yeah, it works better than the old way. I think so too.
Okay. I just want to see what you guys as viewers have thoughts on about that, because it does allow for more school flexibility, or it's like, for example, we're going to go see Missile this weekend on Saturday, so normally we have a Saturday stream, but we're changing it to Sunday so we can go see him.
Yeah.
So I think it really helps in those types of regards.
This guy's not doing much.
No, he is not.
Well, okay. I mean,
Awesome.
on if you really fucking insist. I'll just let it fucking play. If I win.
Jameson's
We've
made
done
that
this for a
face
while.
at me before.
Here we go. This one's free. Now that's style.
I got my time off approved for July, by the way. Just got to get my phone ticks.
Plane.
Oh, yeah, my plane ticks now, and I'm set. Sorry, I'm reading through the strings of my hammock.
Put it to good use.
Honestly, my time off also got approved. Thank God. Most of July, I'm not going to be working, which is going to be nice because I have that Friday off for KitsuneCon, and then
I'm sorry.
I have a week off, a normal week of work, and then the next week I have to go fly to New Hampshire, and I leave on Wednesday, and then I'm gonna have to come back Friday. The scholarship payment, I get to put it through in the morning, and then it only takes a couple days to load in my account, and once I have that, I gotta get the plane tickets for me. I don't know if Jameson, I don't know his plan.
I don't know if I'm gonna physically be able to go.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the whole thing. But
Yeah. I mean, I literally only plan to stay in New Hampshire as long as I fucking have to go to my cousin's wedding, because I love my cousin. Like, I'm literally, she was like my sister from another Mister type deal, and I grew up with her a lot. like going to her house all the time. Like, I want to go to her wedding. I just am not looking to family drama.
Oh, is our mic? Is the mic? Did it just like skip for a second, or is the mic sound bad? Do I need to like start fucking with the audio?
Oh, or am I too far away? Hold on.
You want more?
Is this better? I was kind of leaning back a little. Sorry.
Be careful.
Hopefully that's better.
About 5 seconds, no voice. Okay, probably fine.
Weird.
It might have just been because you were sitting back there.
Maybe. But yeah, fun fact, I've never flown on a plane in my life, and I'm actually fucking terrified to do so. So thinking about doing that alone makes me want to throw up. No, it's not that. I heard a Windows noise. It was some bullshit. Momentary bullshit, that is. Oh, so it was like your side, you think?
Oh, that might have been. I was gonna say that might have been your side then.
In that case, I'm gonna recline.
Hell, for crying out loud.
I am not reclining too much. I'm kind of sitting in a C shape. My chiropractor would hate me, honestly.
Still heard the game audio? Okay, cool. I love that. Okay.
Weird. I mean, if it's a Windows noise, then it's got to be picking something up from our computer, right?
They said they heard the game audio, so... If it happens again, just let me know and I'll fuck with it. But if it was just
Yeah.
like 2 seconds of nothing, then it's whatever.
Titan, you lucky bastard. I'm so mad. You have today off, and I'm so or tomorrow off. I'm so jelly. I don't get any extra time off for Easter or Ostara at my office job. However, next month, end of May, Memorial Day, I have off. Paid holiday, baby.
Probably Windows doing something wrong as usual. Honestly, it was probably like fucking pinging me for some update that I don't want.
And then you wonder why your computer never works. It's because you never update it, and then shit goes out of date. I love you so much.
I
but
never
that is
said I
almost
don't-
always the problem with your computer.
Well, no, because I do update it. I just don't want it. I do update it. I just don't fucking want it.
I'm looking at you.
I also think that after like the 5th time you tell it update later, it just automatically fucking cancel it. But like that's a different issue. So it might sound weird, but I find solo air travel weirdly relaxing. Just making your way through things, yeah. Also, those updates are more likely to break. Like, yeah, exactly. Half the time you really don't want them.
I disagree, but that's only because I was in tech support.
Yeah, you know why they needed tech support?
They needed tech support because half of them didn't know what a computer was. Solo air travel, here's the thing. I don't like heights. But there's also a level of heights you get to where it's like, yeah, if I fell from that distance, I'd die instantly, and then I don't get scared about it. I get scared about the turbulence. I've heard, like, turbulence, that would freak me the fuck out.
Yeah, but like...
Or accidentally missing my plane. And also just getting in the plane, takeoff, landing, I don't know how bumpy and awful that would be. But I'm gonna have to find out, and I do want to... You know, it's like, I do want to go on a plane, and from flying from Wisconsin to New Hampshire or Boston, I think it's only 5 hours. So it's a really good flight for a first flight. It's not very long.
I mean, like, from what I understand, riding in a plane is safer than riding in a car. So, like, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just the concept, you know. It's something I haven't done, and trying to do that by myself freaks me out.
Yeah.
Frosties this year had my first occasion to fly by myself because I don't live in the same city as my fighting game dogs anymore.
So what just happened there? Randomly, Futaba will just decide to debuff you. It's pretty fucking random.
Debuff you?
To buff you.
Oh, okay. I was just like, that's fucking stupid.
Here it comes.
You look like you're ready to rule.
Now.
So, I mean, I also really want to get used to flying because at some point, sooner rather than later, I do want to go meet up with Tusk. You know?
Right.
An addition to your repertoire.
And I'm not.
And while I'm in Florida, I want to go to Disney World. I want to go to the Star Wars area and go to the Star Wars shit. Go to Magic Kingdom. I just, you know, the escapism, the nostalgia, that's how they get you. I do genuinely really want to go in the off season though. I would never want to go in the middle of summer in fucking Florida. I'd want to go in like January or February.
I was gonna say,
or
you need to go
something.
in like the dead of fucking winter, basically.
Yeah. Well, then, because then it's also not going to be too cold or too hot either, you know?
Modern planes are too big to really feel turbulence these days unless Zeus himself says to fuck you that day. You also have the option to close the windows so you don't see out of it. Landings don't feel like much less. The pilot is Irish or learned how to fly in the Navy. But yeah, the big planes, they don't really accelerate like that. Yeah, no, it's not bad.
I guess. I just... Again, I haven't had the experience. You always hear horror stories, so it does wig me out for, like, that. And also just, like, if I have to stop to get on another plane, that scares me.
I mean, that's, like, annoying, but it's not, like, a danger, really.
Realistically, I'm probably gonna have to either drive to Minneapolis and leave my car there for 3 days and fly from there, or fly from Green Bay. I have to compare all the tickets and stuff.
Honestly, you're in bigger danger in the fucking airport than on the plane.
Probably.
Like,
I just, again, I haven't experienced it, and I also would want to, like,
All right.
I do need to get my passport at some point, because I do want to travel the world one day, you know? I think you also have an anxiety disorder, and tell me something I don't know. It's a mix of anxiety disorder and, oh no, the autistic is out of their fucking routine and or don't know what to expect. That is going to bring anxiety. I'm being naughty and I'm having a Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry, even though I have to go to bed in, like, right after stream. So hopefully I'm not up all night. Whee!
yeah, this might be a shorter stream. But it happens. To explain a bit, Navy pilots don't have the space climb smoothly, so the train just slammed into the deck on the wire grabbed them. I got nothing for the Irish. Probably always heard Ryanair landing is always hard. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Any explanation I could think of is abhorrently racist, so I'm just not gonna say it.
Wow. I do want to fly to Japan one day. I want to go to Japan. I'd be sick. I'd love to go to China.
I don't think China would love to have us.
I just think the governments hate each other and the people don't. Do I have to remind you of the fucking...
No, you don't, because it's against our rules.
That's
Thank you.
not a rule! Talking about what... oh, whatever.
Talking about politics? Yes, it is.
That's not politics, but okay.
What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was talking about how with the tariffs that got put in place, and then China was like, yeah, no, all your expensive shit, here's to buy it from the warehouse without tariffs.
In what reality
welcome.
is that not politics?
It's not really political, but okay.
Who instills tariffs?
That's what is happening right now.
Who instills tariffs, Salem?
I can't answer that.
Okay, so shut it! Like...
Go to Turkey! I do want to go to Turkey. I want to go to Turkey, Ireland, Switzerland, Sweden, Poland.
Okay.
I already said Japan. I want to go to China. I want to go to India. I want to go to Greece. Absolutely.
Doing good? Oh,
Excuse me. Honestly, I don't have much interest in, like, the really tropical regions. Like, people are always talking about, like, the Caribbean or the Bahamas. And I'm like, meh.
Because you just don't like being hot.
No. I do love swimming, though. I would love to go to Alaska. I would always get, like, half joking mad at my parents when they told me about all the places they've been in the years before I was born.
Yeah, always, right?
I
Like,
was
always.
very, I will say, even though I had a rough childhood, I did really like how my parents did not buy plane tickets and we went road tripping instead. So I have been about to half of the United States through car.
I think...
And it was very cool because they did plan cool shit. So it was like in Buffalo, New York. That is where Buffalo Wings came from. Like the place that made Buffalo Wings. Like we got to try original Buffalo Wings. They were honestly not great, but the restaurant was cool. You know, it's like, or being able to stop at Niagara Falls, or being able to stop at like different little, like, you don't even have to spend a lot of money. Like, just seeing, like, cool national parks. In South Dakota, I got to see the Badlands, and honestly, Jameson, I could probably take you for a weekend trip at some point. We could stay in a hotel one night up there, and you could go see the Badlands, because holy fuck, it's so cool. It's so cool. We are closer to the Grand Canyon right now.
I am
Like,
all set, honestly.
or the Crazy Horse Monument, that was so cool. The presidential monument thing, I can't remember what it's called.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, no, that sucks. It's so tiny, it's stupid, it's crowded, it's awful, it's not worth it. But Crazy Horse Monument's fucking awesome, and I saw that like partway through construction, so I haven't seen it done.
Let's go.
So I want to do that one of these days.
Yeah, see, I am A-okay with not doing any of that, because I don't like being in the car or hotel rooms or
well, fine.
airports.
Maybe I'll grab our buddies and we'll go without you.
Have fucking fun.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
Like, especially after moving here, like, no, I'm good. I don't want to be in the car ever again, actually.
That's fair though, because we drove straight. Like it was me, Jameson, and my grandmother. We packed the car,
Like, I already...
and we drove literally nonstop. Like when I couldn't stop driving, Sissa would trade with me so I could sleep. Like it was kind of fucking nuts. But I am kind of glad we did it that way, so then we could get here in the 28 hours or whatever.
I mean, like, the only reason I agreed to do that is because, like, the cats would have probably, like, passed away otherwise. Like,
Yeah. Hear me out though. In Turkey, you can buy ice cream from my aunt, who will proceed to spend the next minute pretending to not give it to you in funny ways.
give me my fucking ice cream. I paid for it.
I've seen those videos. Because they got like the cool ice cream on the flat top, and then like when they scrape it up, it comes like a spiral almost, right?
Well, like, soft serves?
From what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, Turkish man, because I
Don't call him that.
what? I'm not even saying that in a mean way. He's literally, they're literally Turkish.
In addition to your
I believe it's like a flat top, and you pour cream or fruit or whatever, and you let it freeze, and you start chopping it and getting it really smooth, and like,
Okay.
and then you let it freeze all the way through, and when you scrape it, it just rolls. It doesn't like break apart. It just like kind of rolls.
I mean, that sounds neat.
I don't know how else to describe it.
So we've hit a second rest
You
area.
know what I miss?
I should write
What?
something.
Frozen yogurt.
Yeah, right before we moved, all the frozen yogurt places around us, like, closed down.
Sorry, I know that was really random. I'm surprised I'm craving frozen yogurt, considering I had fucking Zep bound last night.
We have a fusion alarm going on, so let's go get Nakamata for the 5th time, huh?
Yeah, more pussy. Meow. Jameson doesn't like me anymore.
I love you, but I don't know how to
The
fucking...
way you looked at me, I felt the spark die.
My god, you can't just decide when the spark dies.
I can decide that.
Register it to the compendium.
Sorry, I'm ticking at the.
Selma's decided they really like bugs.
I really like bugs, but I'm also just tired from my really long ass week. So looking at bugs just is making me fucking tweak out. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I bet you David's writing a giant response.
Than usual.
This card's powered up.
Or David's not writing at all. Oh, and I've also been in Canada. They had this really cool thing. It was called Park Safari.
Nah.
And you drive through with your car. It's a drive-through zoo. And then they have like an actual amusement park and water park. And it was so dope. I don't remember that very well because I was really, really tiny. That was like when you could literally just drive through New Hampshire without like much of a passport or nothing.
You don't... What? You don't need a passport in New Hampshire.
From New Hampshire to Canada?
Oh, I didn't hear that part, sorry.
Where it was like not as enforced. With
Right.
like, they need to know who is coming in and coming out. I remember after that, we tried to go to McDonald's and nobody spoke English. And they had to pull
Yeah, 'cause
out,
they-
like, paper
Because
menus.
they probably spoke French. Something different. Turkey also likes those, but I don't know a lot about specific Turkish cuisine. The thing I'm talking about is like a high viscosity type. They get a metal rod, they stir and serve it with. Also, hitting against the sides of the buckets to grab attention from folks. The stick is also for tricks like holding out the cone, sticking the end, and then pulling it back. You do get it at the end, to be clear.
Oh.
They do give you the fucking ice cream, to be clear.
I would love that because, are you joking? Like, paying me a
This
job
weapon
where I
is
get to
more
fuck with
powerful than
people?
normal.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. It's like those restaurants. I forget. There's like one particular restaurant, and it's like your job as a waiter, waitress, a waitress, them. I don't know.
Wait them.
A wait them.
Wait staff is the word you're thinking
Wait
of.
staff. Yeah. It's like you literally yell at them and bitch at them
The result
at
of
your
that
restaurant.
may
Like,
be
you do
different.
not do customer service. They're like, oh, there's 4 of you? Fucking, I guess so. Come this way. Oh my god, you're so annoying. It's like, you ask for a refill, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, can you, like...
wait it?
One of my
Yeah, I know, like they just are mean to you. Like,
Marash, it's called? Huh.
That's a pretty
But, like,
strong one.
If I ever find a restaurant close by where I can be a server and just be a cunt, God, that would be healing.
I see.
Just look at somebody and be like, you're really a cunt, huh?
Pretty
I
strong
saw a TikTok of someone going to one of those restaurants and paying for their $56 order entirely in pennies.
that's rough.
Yep.
We're gonna chop 'em
But they
up
tipped
bonus
the
points.
server like $100.
Ah.
So it was worth it. And then at the end they were like, you really couldn't have just paid with the 100 and given me the tip in pennies, you fucking idiot. Like,
It's not nearly as funny that way.
yeah. Or it's like that really weird restaurant in, I think it's in Las Vegas or something, and it's like if you are over a certain weight, you eat for free, but all their stuff is medical based. And if you don't finish your food, I'm not even joking, the nurses get a fucking paddle and spank you.
Uh-huh. It's called Heart Attack Grill.
Yes!
Thing you talk
Oh
about,
my
like,
fucking god, yes!
it's called like Dick's. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what? Did David about to go in
Yeah,
and order
no, it's
like
called Heart Attack Grill. And they have this giant
David about to-
fucking burger. It's like 50,000 calories or some stupid shit. Like, no one could finish it.
David about to go in, order a whole load of food, and not eat a bite of it.
David, might I introduce you to a strip club? They will spank you for free.
Hold on. No, they won't.
Anyway, click the link.
No. Fuck off. No, back. Is there more of that strip club story that you never told me?
We're not having this discussion.
No, yes, we are, actually. We absolutely are having this
The
discussion.
lady totally smacked my ass. I think she wanted to fuck me. Like, I know that's, like...
You would fall for the marrying a stripper in Vegas bit. That's
No, I
insane.
wouldn't. No, but cause like when she took me to that back room or whatever
You don't have meter.
for lap dancing, she literally like was fucking teasing me or whatever. She was like, "Oh, what? Have you never seen a pair of tits before?" I was like, "Actually, this is my first time." And she's like, "Oh, honey, you haven't touched a pair of tits." And I
No,
was
no,
like,
you've told
"No."
me that part,
And then
yes.
she took my hands and put them on
That's
her
not.
boobs.
No. Stop repeating the part that you've already said on stream 10 times. Get to the new part.
As I was leaving, she smacked my butt. I don't know what else to tell you. There's not as much of a story with that.
And you never told
And
me
I
that.
pulled my hands away because I was like, I
No.
don't wanna get in
Stop.
trouble. I don't want. I
Stop,
don't want
stop,
to like. And
stop.
she's like, I'm consenting.
Stop.
Touch my boobs.
You've told this part 1,000
so
times.
funny.
You've told this part 1,000 times. No, it
Yeah.
isn't. Why have you never told me that last part until like literally like years later?
It's just a spank on the butt.
Then why didn't you tell me that before?
I don't know. You never asked. It wasn't important. I was more focused that I got boobs in my face.
Alright.
You spank me every day.
Moving swiftly along.
Certainly a
Moving
powerful
swiftly along.
persona.
I keep forgetting that thing. It's the something olive.
That's a pretty
The
strong
grace of the olive. Who up Grace in their olive right now?
Don't try to.
Oh, who's up? grace in their olives.
Don't try
the
to
divorce begins. There is no divorce.
don't try to sweep this away. Don't try to like pivot to a different topic.
I'm not pivoting. Wait, this Persona 5 Royal stream is taking a turn.
Okay, you know what? We could use a counselor persona.
There is no divorce unless Jameson really fucked up
Choose which
somehow.
skills to inherit.
What the fuck? Why are you not allowed to fuck up?
I mean, I am allowed to fuck up, but I don't think I'd fuck up. So,
And you think I would?
no. My poor heart couldn't handle Beans becoming a child. Broken home.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
I think you'd fuck up, Jason. I stopped listening. Do you want me to? It'll be easier for me to do it.
I thought that to Salem? What are you talking about? I'm quoting whatever you say. Is it ad quote?
Exclamation part, add quote.
Yep. Fucking.
You can just say Dave. You don't need to put the whole username too. I feel like a quad's been added in literal years. Yeah.
Why did you pin that?
I don't think he meant to. I think he's trying to just add the fucking.
How do you keep doing that? I feel like there hasn't been a quote added in literal years. You're welcome. You broke the toxic cycle of no quotes. How do you feel?
Because it's stupid that appears whenever you hover a message. Yeah,
Hey, maybe get better at hovering over messages, dumbass. Whoa. I don't know how I did that. I'm on laptop. All I'm hearing is blah blah excuses.
Leave the man alone. Fucking Christ.
You okay with this?
I love bullying people.
Is this something
What's
you
up?
need? Choose which skills to inherit.
I cannot expect.
All right, let's see what bullshit we end up with this time.
That's not even my fucking username on Twitch, you goddamn horse. Let's get Satan. Let's go. Damn, I went back 3 topics and remember getting spanked by nurses thing.
Well,
Something about healthcare workers for you, huh?
turn of events.
Yeah, it's not a command, you backwards crustacean. Oh. I almost said Inosuke. Fucking Yusuke is just like...
Sorry, I'm taking a drink. I'm doing this with one fucking hand.
Chug faster.
We've got a billion fucking garbage personas in here, so we might as well do something with them.
The inmate needs our guidance.
Some modification, huh?
You wish to perform an execution.
What path do you want?
The problem is all these take like our actual like good ones.
I wish I had cookies.
We do.
Now choose.
No, like fresh, like peanut butter or chocolate chip cookie.
Wow, these are like actually just garbage. Okay.
Power requires sacrifice.
You're sacrificing our boy.
No,
That will do.
I'm sacrificing someone to him
Sorry, he's making me tick again.
because like we don't need this fucking guy.
This is what let these powers unite.
I've had a new tick as of lately, and it's been awful. Whenever I see something cute, I just aggressively point and like make
And,
my
like, make that
stupid
noise.
squeaking noise, and it's the worst.
You know what's really weird actually.
What?
Hold on. I think I'm in Persona 6 fusion mechanism should be the Velvrum cooks the material personas and feeds them to you. You vomit out the new one. That would be so fucking funny actually. I like that.
Alright, so we got the Egyptian theme, we got the Vomit Core, Velvet
The
Room.
vomit core. No,
Honestly, as an edomophobe, I could never.
Anyway.
I fear throwing up. It's awful. It's terrible. Blech.
Mazio. Don't need that. I was watching some of our old streams the other day while I was like cleaning and doing other shit. And
Do not expect
I
me
was
to power from this.
re-watching / listening to when we did
This
Kirby
may be
Superstar Ultra.
gruesome.
Because originally I was gonna like, I've been doing this thing where I'm going back and giving some of the old playthroughs, like, you know, the updated thumbnails and blah blah blah. And I was gonna do that, but then I got distracted and just ended up watching it instead. So something I noticed that I did not remember happening at the time. You still ticked back then,
Yeah.
but like like there was like one moment where you were like, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Ugh. Like you just like shivered.
Yeah. I still
And like
get
I
that.
forgot, well that's the thing. I forgot that like you did that.
Well, it's like it's weird because I can sometimes feel when I'm about to tick. And like if I'm at work, I'm very good at making it look like I just got a regular shiver.
Mhm.
But usually if I'm really tired, I tick, or if I get really anxious or stressed out, I'll start ticking really bad.
Yeah.
But like it's actually the worst, honestly. Like I don't know what happened after I got COVID, but after that is like when I started ticking. And my doctor said it's normal. Like it just
It happens.
Is that enough?
This is
And it's
Bro's
like
doing forensics.
it's weird because I can feel a tick coming, and then sometimes I have the ability to suppress it for a couple of minutes. But if I do that, it's going to be way more aggressive and awful, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
won't be just one. So it's usually better to just do it.
Or most of the time it's like fuck it, just let it out. It's fine. Well, it's just weird because like I don't remember you doing that back then. Like it was weird watching that back because like.
It is time.
So for reference, those videos are about like 4 years old, right? Not that old in the grand scheme of things. We've been doing this for a while, right? Salem wasn't going by Salem back then.
Nope.
That wasn't even during like your like little Shay arc or anything. Like,
My Shay arc?
like you were just full on dead, which is so weird because like in my mind I'm like, yeah, no, Salem's been going by Salem forever now, like completely and utterly forever by now. But like the shark, if you will, yeah. And it's just weird to think about because like in my mind when I remember doing Kirby, I'm like, yeah, no, they were going by Salem by then, or at least they were starting. But like you were not at all. And like I have video evidence that I'm wrong. And it's just weird.
I heard people with Tourette's can get a nosebleed or something if they hold back their ticks. I don't know.
That's wild.
Um,
I could believe that.
I could imagine if you're holding it back to the point where it would like rupture your blood vessels.
Yeah. Well, I think that's just what. I think that's the only reasonable
Yeah.
explanation.
Honestly,
Let's go.
you know, sometimes I just gotta play it off like I'm being funny if it happens at work. Yeah, and then you also said that Druid was there. Who wasn't there?
Oh, like Titan like wasn't there, or at the very least Titan wasn't talking. Like I don't like. It was just weird. It was like. It was just so weird because in my mind I'm like, that Let's Play wasn't that old. Like it's it's what I'm used to. It's us and the boys and maybe a couple other like people filtering in because they want to see that game or whatever. But like, no, it was just really weird and different. Like we were pretty much the same, like the way we talk and everything, right? Like it was
Well, yeah, because I
our
mean,
style is pretty much the same.
well, it's funny because when we met David for the first time, I think he thought we were putting on some sort of slight entertaining persona.
he was
But
straight up
this
like
is literally just how we are.
he was straight up like, man, you guys just like this, huh?
Like, no, I'm just,
I mean, if you-
I just have terrible humor and make jokes about wanting to fuck people,
I wanted to fuck.
and like,
Well,
I laugh at dick jokes. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, if and I mean anyone who spends a decent amount of time in the fucking like random VC will attest. Like, no, we're just like this.
I mean, now,
Can you imagine who
like,
the fuck?
meeting them in person too, they're,
Like you guys have spent enough time watching me. No one would act like this on purpose. Are you serious? Like,
We've made it.
And that's something I really like about our streaming platform is we're able to just kind of be ourselves.
You're probably worse in VC. We are, because I can't get banned from my own fucking Discord. I don't think. Well, but that's also the reason I like the way we do the streams.
Salem's even hornier. I am not. Don't look at me.
No, because that's the reason I like the way we do our thing, because it is, at the end of the day, to me, right, streaming...
Salem, I'm playing BG3 with you. That was your first mistake.
That was his mistake!
Literally all my man wives and my wives are in that game. I don't know what you want.
Like, streaming, to me, right, in this day and age, where there's so many streamers and so many Let's Players and so many people do it, it just sort of comes down to who do you vibe with personality-wise, right? and that's like our whole thing. Like, we're vibing, we're chilling.
Yeah.
Like...
We're very vibe chill people. I mean... Try to be anyway, but I know my humor is chaotic sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't just be funny like a normal person. I gotta have the humor of a fucking dying possum.
We've established your issue is that you will just throw joke after joke until something lands, which
It's
in
because
itself...
I just want to be accepted
Well,
unconditionally.
You already are. Calm the fuck
That's not
down.
what my papa said.
Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're just gonna keep going until I start laughing. Which, in and of itself, is kind of funny. But, like...
A new move? I better keep up.
ugh. I used to have actual humor now. I just wish for various fictional women to ruin my life. The punchline is porn.
Are
It's
you
always
sure?
porn.
I remember you saying Sigma Riz at some point. It's like Robin Williams. I should just kill myself. Jesus.
I gotta go.
I'm just kidding. No, wait. I don't know how to play this game.
I gotta go.
Jameson, no! Where are you going? He actually left. Jameson,
Alright,
please.
alright.
What the fuck was that?
That was me not knowing how to follow that up. I certainly did not think that through. Maybe you don't know how to play this game. I told you the divorce was starting.
There's no divorce.
We made it through Dokapon. We can make it through this.
There's a shadow.
We made it through a house fire, Dokapon driving 28 hours across the country straight.
Dokapon was
in the
worse than
same
all that.
fucking car, and I survived being homeless with you eating goldfish crackers next to my bed for 3 months. We're fine.
Where else was I supposed to go?
Anywhere but there.
What the fuck?
Leave the hotel room.
No, fuck you. It was
Fuck
like
you.
3 in the morning. What do you mean?
I don't care. It was so loud. You're chomping, and then I'd sit up and look at you and be like, sorry, chop, chop, chop. And you just keep doing it.
No shit. What else was I supposed to do?
Like, lock yourself in the bathroom. I don't care, but it was like right next to the bed. Like, dude, I wanted to kill you. Oh boy, it's all coming out now. We gotta find Pizza Good Youth Group or something. How the fuck is Persona getting more of a crash out than Baldur's Gate?
Because Baldur's Gate is too depressed to fucking bother crashing
No,
out.
Jameson just could focus on his bitching on how much that game quote-unquote sucks when it's literally game of the year and one of the best pieces of art ever made.
Okay, we've
And-
literally... No. We literally already had a
I
whole...
set him off.
We literally had a whole ass discussion like 3 streams ago about how just because the public thinks something is good does not mean your opinion is invalid for thinking it's not good. That was your whole defense about how you don't want to watch One Piece. Shut it!
Yeah, and that's fine, but you also just have a wrong opinion about it.
Oh my god. I hope that game gets like banned in the United States and you're not allowed to play it anymore. Like, honest to god, I fucking hope that game gets wiped off the face of the fucking earth.
Why are you angry? I'm happy.
Because you're annoying about it.
Alright, that's it. It's my turn to leave! Take that, bitch! No tits for you! Sleep outside!
Where the fuck are you going?
I'm out!
Where the fuck are you going?
I'm out! Good night.
Good night. My bad, I fucked up my jab. What the fuck are you guys doing over there? I'm gonna move in with me or Missile, Jameson. I feel like you probably have more room. I feel like Missile. I feel like if I tried to move in with Missile, I'm just gonna end up like in the shed or something.
I want
Come to Maryland, we start a crab fishing boat together.
Tea goes well with sweets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a job. Fuck it, I guess. Ugh. God, that's funny. Crab fishing boat. We just end up fucking. We just end up in like the deadliest catch type fucking situation. Just like all day, every day.
I called Beans in the divorce.
That's all right. You can have them.
Oh! Are you Jameson, David!
He'll be happier with you than me. They can't take him away from his mother. I'm not a monster.
Look him in the eyes and tell him that. You fucking monster!
I want him to be happy. What?
Yeah.
No, the state is obsessed with crabs for some reason. It's a miracle on their flag.
On their
On
foul.
their fog.
I'm a fog.
Look him in the eyes and tell me there's a God. He made me in his own image. You good?
No!
What's wrong?
You're mean to me. You're mean to my baby boy. He's sitting there doing nothing.
You're mean to me. What the fuck?
It's not my fault your opinion's wrong. Your opinion's wrong. You're still entitled to have it. I'm not like, I wish your happiest thing went away.
I was obviously exaggerating.
Full of shit. I got a little worried by a typo with it being one thin vertical line away from a slur.
Aren't we all just one thin vertical line away
We all
from a slur?
surl one time or another.
We all say slurs when no one's looking.
No.
Hmm?
Jameson,
Huh?
shut the fuck up.
Huh?
Don't.
Huh? What?
I hate that.
Huh?
You're annoying. It's not funny.
Stop! You're annoying!
It's like that one time that medication, like I had to take like the steroid med or something,
Oh,
and one of the
God.
side effects was literally turning into a bitch. And I literally looked at James and I'm like, God, you're insufferable.
God, you're insufferable.
Have you ever had a plan in your life? Like genuinely angry. And Jameson has never let that go.
Because it's so fucking funny.
Oh my God.
Like, it's so funny.
The early onset dementia, no.
Huh? Huh?
On the plus side of me accidentally pinning stuff, I'm getting faster at unpinning them. Not
That's
fast
true.
enough, I still saw it, bitch face. What's that face? I almost called him bitch tits. Just not better.
Bitch tits.
What's up, bitch tits?
You may want to do what James wants to do about job hunting. What a roundabout way of saying it. I like it though, it's funny. God, I still can't believe you fucking said that, the Robin Williams thing. That's fucking insane.
Yeah. But it was funny. Funny joke.
Funny joke.
I will take all your subscriptions now. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Did we ever tell that story?
What?
So back in like high school, back when Game Grumps was like tolerable, Josh and I would do Game Grumps bits back and forth all the time. And there was one bit, we didn't sit at the same table at lunch half the time for some fucking reason. I don't really remember why. But like at some point, we were shouting. The tables were next to each other though. And at one point we just started shouting fucking funny joke. And I did it, and then Josh did it like twice as loud and only he got in trouble. And it was so fucking funny. Funny joke. Ugh.
The Aaron Hansen. More. More. I think about that a lot. It's honestly,
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
I yell that immediately.
I literally fucking echolalia that on the daily. It's so bad.
God, I wish Game Grumps wasn't like unwatchable
I-
like nowadays.
I don't like the new Game Grumps content. They try too hard, but I would
argue they don't try enough.
Every Monday, they do the Game Grumps Power Hour, and I love that. Like,
Yeah,
that
that
is
shit's-
one of the very few channels I watch. Like, the day it comes out,
Yeah,
if
like, that
I'm
shit's
available, I watch
fine.
it.
Like, that shit's fine, right?
I honestly don't use YouTube a whole lot.
I mostly use YouTube for, like... I use YouTube a lot, but half the time I'm not watching it. I'm, like, listening to it. while
I
I'm
use
doing
it
other
for,
shit.
like, music playlists, or, like, the occasional tutorial, or, like, learning about how or why a game works, but...
Right.
There's 2 of them. Go get 'em. Persona.
For reference, I'm going back and forth because we're very close to having enough flowers to get what other will seed we missed, and I just need to wait for him to spawn the fuck in.
How about you will seed on my flower?
Huh?
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 What?
What?
Huh? Ooh, what?
Alright,
What? Huh?
silence.
Ooh.
Jamerson.
Ooh, ooh.
No! You and your fucking monkey noises! Stop!
Move for our mission.
You do it so loud! I'm afraid the neighbors are gonna call someone!
If they hear me from the basement and then in their house, then like someone should be called. Like,
They better keep up.
Jameson!
what the fuck are you gonna do? Hi, 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, there's an orangutan in the neighborhood. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it's not gonna get any funnier than what I did in Titan's house.
Ow, ow. This road's so bumpy.
It's because his house has such high ceilings, it was just reverberating everywhere.
Soft butt.
Just monkey noise.
Yeah.
I love how his cats didn't react, though. That's
No.
my favorite part.
No, they didn't give a fuck.
They don't even know where they are,
It was like,
and that's okay.
It was like, our father has his dipshit friends over. Good for him.
Ooh, great stuff. Persona. Dance party.
All according to plan.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm boogieing.
New move! What do you think?
Pepper had a bug in her mouth.
All right.
Okay.
They were
Did she-
nothing.
Did she eat it and it escaped, or did she just fucking conjure a cloud of insects? Like,
No, it was just a giant spider in her mouth.
oh, fantastic. I just stopped Pepper from eating a stink bug the other day.
The cup is still outside.
Oh, fuck. It sure is.
It sure fucking is. It sure is. Right outside. Right on the step. And I was like, how many days is it gonna be for Jameson to remember? Newsflash, he will not.
Oh, and I mean to you. Okay. I see how it is.
The cup is outside. You in fact forgore.
Take this! Someone finish it!
I'm just giving you shit anyway.
Eh,
I don't actually care it's a cup.
eh. Yeah, we have plenty of fucking cups.
Yeah, if any of our local friends need cups, please let me know.
We were under the impression that most of our cups got destroyed in the move. We were wrong.
We were very wrong. In fact, I think one cup broke.
It was mostly plates, but I assumed like all the other dishes were in there, and I didn't feel like digging through the broken glass to confirm what was and was not.
Yeah, if anybody needs, like, we have a ton of plates or cups, please let me know. Like, I always wanted to have extra for, like, parties or whatever, because friends are up here, obviously.
But like we do not have we don't have the room.
I do not need 23 plates. Like, that's a lot of plates. And those are just big plates. I think we have, like,
They were
15
nothing.
tiny plates.
Yeah, but you like the tiny
I
plates.
love the tiny plates. They're my Zep-bound plates. Well, it's like, it's hard to eat a full meal usually, except for today. I like, fucking devoured 3 chicken legs, but... And they're just perfect for, like, a little snack. If you need, like, cheese and crackers or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's perfect. I love the baby plates. Sometimes the big plates are just too much. They're too intimidating. You know what I wish was more normalized?
What?
Charcuterie boards. Like the idea of a charcuterie board for lunch or for dinner.
I don't think anyone
Because
would
everybody's like, oh,
have an
make
issue.
a sandwich, meh. But it's like, I'm not talking just deli meat. It's like you have protein, you have like crackers or something crunchy and salty, you have fruit, you have cheese. It's perfect. It is
Why are these shadows?
the
I'm
way
getting so-
man is meant to
Oh,
consume
they're
nutrients,
treasure demons.
in my opinion.
You understand you're a grown-ass adult, right?
Yes, it's very weird. I like charcuterie boards because I hate eating shit when I have to
Is that
touch
a
it.
rare one?
Like,
Don't let it get
I,
away. Weird
Sam, you live in
weapons
Wisconsin.
are
You just eat meats and cheese and crackers whenever you want.
weak points.
this is very true.
Something else.
But I like,
Okay.
it's like an adult Lunchable.
You're looking cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and some adults would spend good money on that, not realizing they can just do it themselves.
It brings me much joy.
All according to plan.
I feel like for a long time I was like, in order to eat healthy, I need it to be complicated. And I realized, no, I can just have a toddler meal of like microwave chicken tenders and
Dude,
cucumbers
as long as
and peppers and a little honey mustard.
As long as you're putting the food in your fucking body, who cares?
I just buy
Just buy the
Lunchables.
damn Lunchables. Josh is gonna get the disease.
Is that a rare
They still make kids cuisine. That thing.
Yes,
Is it?
the penguin is wrong now.
What do you mean the penguin is wrong now? Please don't remove chat just to show me the penguin.
I'm gonna remove you.
Amazing Panther. Do it with style. All out attack.
Oh, he's like a realistic penguin almost.
Yep, but they also have the unicorn ones now.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have the funny,
Easier than cleaning my brushes.
the funny normal kid cuisine penguin anymore. It's just the scary penguin who,
Scary penguin.
the scary 3D penguin of evil.
No, that's a dinosaur. Right?
Kid cuisine? I have a hot take. Never liked it.
No, they were kind of mid even back then.
Amazing.
Never liked it. They
No sudden movement.
everything was wrong. It always get mixed in. Like,
Well, that's the. Hey, could you fix that?
how did I manage that? Hold on, chat.
There we
I
go.
turned you into tablet mode. There we go.
Because the thing is, like, at least from what I remember from the very few times I had it as a kid, the issue is like, you need to just throw the whole thing in like the microwave.
But it never cooked evenly or right.
It never cooked, and then like half the shit in it, like you didn't want to be microwaved, or at least like you didn't need it to be.
I don't know about that, but I just remember the brownies never cooking and they were always just goose.
Yeah, they were.
And it's like there are so many other cheaper alternative meals that do that better. I loved the penguin, don't get me wrong, but I also grew up with an almond mom
Amazing
or a
Panther.
crunchy mom or a hippie mom, whatever the fuck you want to say. So I rarely had Lunchables or kid cuisines or anything like that. I think the only Lunchables I've had is the pizza
And
and
that's
the
not.
chicken nugget.
Easier
That's not a
than cleaning
problem.
my
I never got the brine of the pudding. Was where I was at. I mean, yeah, like the pudding was fine. Like it was just. That's the fuck. That's the thing. If you got the fucking brownie, you were probably getting pudding anyway. Like.
Yeah. But I have not had many Lunchables.
No, they're whatever.
Yeah, no, I've only had the chicken nuggets, which I had once, and then I had the pizza. And honestly, they were so salty. I remember the
Oh, yeah.
pizza sauce being like candy.
Oh, dude, when we were going through our little hobo thing, and we... No, I know they're separate, but I'm saying, like, the fucking brownie was so goopy, it might as well have been fucking pudding. When we were going through our little homeless bit, right, you know, we didn't have, like, a fridge. We had, like, the mini fridge. So I was like, fuck it. I'll get Lunchables. Why not? Put the food in your damn body, like I just said, right? I couldn't. It was disgusting. Like, the fucking... Like, the bread part was fine. Like, everything... The sauce was... Ugh, dude, it literally was like candy. Like, it was so aggressively sweet, but, like, not in, like, a good way at all. Like, not in, like, a way where I could be like, all right, whatever. It's...
Where it's like cutting acidity or something.
Right, it's finally cleared empty of like, yeah, let's go. It's not, but like that's the thing. It wasn't even like a matter of like, oh, this doesn't go with pizza. But if I just put the sauce on the bread and skip the cheese, I could just be like, fuck it.
Wait, you cleared Ante 8 with the black deck, like the +1 Joker? You asshole! Oh! I've been trying to do that for weeks. God damn it, Titan! I'm angry at you. I'm angry at you ×2. You have tomorrow off, and you beat Ante 8 with black? I'm gonna fucking scream.
Skill issue.
Shut the fuck up.
You want to try to finish last challenge? Opposite going down. Damn right.
Before I start bullying your cats, I will resort to violence.
Oh my god, where?
That's why I'm the Balatro King.
Where the fuck?
In your fucking dreams.
Where the fuck is this stupid brat?
Who's Brad?
The stupid kid. I need.
You're
to
right there. I love you.
Do you?
Yeah. Listen, I have to bully you for being a brat sometimes.
Alright, fuck that. It's not worth it. I don't.
Yes, it is. You already have the flowers.
I don't. I want to get something done this stream.
That's nice, but don't waste your flowers.
I've been doing this for like, and I've already been doing this for like 10 fucking minutes.
You go up the stairs, you go down the stairs, you go up the stairs, you go down the stairs, you boogie up the stairs, you cry down the stairs. You keep going. Just do it! I don't know what that song was. I'm really embarrassed now, by the way. I used to sing songs to my autistic kids like that when I worked with them. I'd be like, all right, you gotta use the bathroom, you gotta wipe your butt. Like, it was silly. Good. What good?
He's saying good, you're embarrassed.
Oh, fuck you. I'm always embarrassed. What's new? Speaking of embarrassed, you want to know what I did at work today? So, in the birthing unit,
Oh god. What a great way to start any tale.
because people are terrified
The what?
that people are going to abduct the babies that are there are locked security doors.
Okay.
And a nurse was moving a pregnant lady whose water just broke over the floor. So I moved and
Sorry.
accidentally bumped.
I forgot they worked for half a fucking second. Christ.
I work at a hospital.
Salem works at the worst quick trip ever made.
No. So a lady is like giving birth. Her water broke like the second I opened the doors, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Like she was crowning, like she was having the baby. Okay. So nurses came
no.
to her aid, and I went to move out of the way, and I very slightly bumped the security door. The doors all locked. The lights shut off. There were sirens going off. This poor lady's locked out of her room because I
God,
bumped into the
Salem.
door. And police officers come running down the hallway. And I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm new. This is like my second time to the birthing unit by myself. I bumped the door. I'm so sorry. Here's my ID. And they're like... They're laughing. They think it's so funny, but they can't turn the door off. So, 3 doctors tried to turn the alarm off, and 4 nurses, and finally the 5th nurse was able to get the doors unlocked, and the sirens stopped going off. And then I realized I didn't need to go through that door at all.
Oh my god.
It was like the room right before the door. And the police officer looked at me and started pissing himself laughing. And he's like, "Don't get into any trouble today,
There is
or I'm gonna have to put you in
Please
handcuffs."
strive for more.
And I told him, "Don't threaten me with a good time." And he looked at me. I didn't mean to say it. It was just... I was unmasked. I was unmasked because of everything that already happened. And I was so embarrassed. And then I was just like trying to be funny. And he just looked at me like, oh. So I may have hit on a police officer today on accident. I totally forgot to tell you that. I still can't. It's
Okay.
might just listen. I didn't mean to.
Headdress slapped by a girl and hit on by police. Yeah, what the fuck is going on today?
This weapon will
Listen.
be stronger than normal.
Sorry. I feel like the police officer didn't hit on me. I feel like I accidentally hit on him because I was trying to be funny.
That's so much
And then
worse.
I realized where I was and the context of that, and I was like, oh, right, good
Yeah,
correction.
yeah, no, you're totally right. You fucking insane person.
Listen, I saw you cuss and my brain went dead. I don't know what you want from me.
Strong one.
But anyway, yeah, that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life today. I think ever, honestly. I've had a lot of embarrassing moments, but triggering the door alarm to the point where the entire birthing unit is panicking on how to get the siren to go off, and at the very end accidentally hitting on the cop, I was like, oh, I don't deserve this job.
You are actually just insane.
Yep.
Like,
I'm gonna hit you when I see you next. What's fucking new? What's new? Oh,
Expect a modest gift of be reborn.
but yeah. That happened at 9:30 this morning.
gee, that's how you like started your day?
Yeah!
At least if you like
And
went
then I
home
was
after.
ruminating on my mistakes, and then later on I went for a walk. Because on my breaks, I do laps in the hospital because it's so big. I only need to do 2 laps to hit my 15-minute break. And I saw the guy getting coffee, and he looked at me and winked at me, and I was like, he didn't forget. He knows too much about me.
Okay.
Listen, at least, I had another awkward moment at work where it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
That's a pretty strong one.
So with my job, it's to get people signed up for Medicaid.
Choose
In
the
Wisconsin,
skills to inherit.
babies are automatically on Medicaid if mom does not have commercial insurance. To put it bluntly, so people will probably understand. With that being said, after they have baby, I need to go get a signature from mom. Usually 10 hours after she gave birth. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later.
Weird amount of time,
But
sure.
before, well, it's so she has time for the drugs to kick off and she has the time to take a nap.
Fair, I guess.
So usually if they're in my hospital, I'll either call them at the other hospitals, because I service several hospitals, or if it's at my hospital that I work in, I go physically up there and see them. And I have to go in and I have to give this spiel about why I'm there,
Do you need
because they're really delirious usually because they're coming out of, epidurals and crazy fucking medicine. And I knock on the door, and this was probably on my 4th day on the unit, I think. It was like 3rd or 4th day. And I knock, I start giving my spiel,
strong
and I
persona
go
indeed.
into the room, and this woman is entirely nude. There is not an article of clothing in sight, not even a
Strong
hairband or
persona, it
nothing.
looks pretty tough.
Spread eagle. And she is pumping for her baby from both boobs. And I'm like, do you want me to come back at a better time for you? And she's like, nah. I thought you were the doctor here to check my puss. But I mean, you're fine too. At least you're not gonna shove your hands in me. I was like,
Oh, what? Oh, what? And then you
Yep.
fucking panicked and went unless you want me to.
no,
Like,
no. It was very awkward because she was a very pretty lady who very obviously gave birth. It was not like,
she was not in great shape at the moment.
no.
Select the skills you
I'm
need to
honestly,
inherit.
I think she was set up like that to try and relieve stitches and blood and awfulness, but I was like, if you are comfortable, I will do the screening if you want. I feel bad. I feel like I intruded. She's like, honey, it's nothing these people haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's,
And I was like,
it's literally
alright.
your job.
Yep. And, like, obviously, being in a hospital, more than just the birthing unit, it's just the easier one. So that's the one we start on. So I was, you know, just giving my spiel, and then I left. But then I was like, I just felt my face growing red. I'm like, oh my word, I feel so awkward. Like, this poor lady. And, like, I didn't even know what else to do
You okay?
at my job. So I just did the screening, did the spiel. I talked to my manager about it. She's like, yeah, shit like that's gonna happen.
I mean, yeah,
Get
it's
used
like,
to it. I was like, okay, that's fine. It just, I felt bad, that's all. I didn't want to be, like,
It will
intruding.
receive a great deal of power.
I'm just using random ass personas to
Yeah.
clear out our space and also just give us more options for when we need it.
Yeah. One thing I do like about healthcare is the crazy fucking stories you'll get out of it, though.
Yeah, you've barely worked there for a month.
Yep. Beans is snoring over there.
He sure is.
Not terrible, but not
Oh,
impressive.
the old man star.
Whee! It's like that guy from Star Fox.
Andros.
Yeah.
You okay with this?
Haunts. I like the eye haunts. So yeah,
The healing onto you, which kind of sucks.
I accidentally, today, I also accidentally asked a man if he was pregnant. Because I was reading off the script.
I mean, that's fine. That's just
And he
you.
looked at me and then looked down and he's like, God, I hope not.
See, that's fine.
He made
that's
it
fine.
funny though. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm new. I'm reading off a script because
Because they tell you to read off the fucking script, so like you're just gonna fucking do that.
Well,
like,
yeah, but also, again, because Medicaid, I literally have to know everything. Like, I'm talking assets, retirement, income, unearned income, if you're a native, if you're not a native, if you are a veteran, if you are disabled, if you're blind, if you lived in a foster home up to 18, if you, like,
It will receive a
random
power
fucking
rebirth.
questions. If you donated a kidney.
Well, yeah, because that's all pertinent information for a lot of medical
Yeah.
shit. Okay, the native part is an insurance thing, I think, but
The native can be insurance and healthcare because, like, if you are a registered native, you are automatically applicable for a lot of programs plus extra benefits.
right.
So if you're a native, a registered native with an ID, then yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like they're not asking that for a health reason; they're asking that for an insurance reason.
Yeah. If you're asking for health reasons, though, we also need to know that because disability. We can sign them up for disability or Medicare.
Right, but that your nationality would not have anything to do with that. Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying like
Some nationalities get better benefits, though, so I do have to know nationalities.
Right, but I'm-
Indeed.
yeah.
Select the skills you'd like
You ask
to
for a lot
learn.
of reasons.
It's very awkward though because like I screened a guy today and young dude, very bad heart and kidney and liver issues.
Select the
And that's
skills
all I
you'd
can
like
really
to
say
learn.
about it. And it was trying to determine, you know, hey, is he getting disability or is he going to be is it going to be death care? Is it going to be disability? Is it going to be he's going to be fine in 3 days? Is he going to
Right.
be here for a month? Does he need long-term care? Does he need short-term care? Is he impaired? Like, that case was very much in the air.
Well, yeah, a lot of them are.
Yep.
Not a lot of people end up in the hospital with a plan.
No. Especially people who are uninsured because they never plan to go to the hospital and they're like, I never go to the doctors. I'm not going to get insurance. And then they go $570,000 in debt.
I really want to make Tsukiyomi, but I also need a nada for later.
Tsukiyomi. That sounds like a food.
Looks pretty tough.
Smash. I would smash Tsukiyomi. It's the mask.
I think that's just
And
his
the
head.
squeaky. Eh. I'd smash.
I see. A
It's
strong
the
persona indeed.
Angular Power Ranger.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
It's Mephisto.
This crow has
Nobody's gonna get that reference.
This crow has too many feet.
It's Mephisto.
Uh,
That's the mechanical crow robot from
Now
Love in
choose.
Deep Space. We love Mephisto. We stand Mephisto in this house.
Power requires sacrifice. Is that enough?
This, this may be a bit gruesome.
Hey, Mr. Skelly Man, show me your bones. Like we want to go.
starting to think maybe we're streaming too much.
No, we're fine. Listen, I'm exhausted. I'm just trying to keep the energy up in this stream, and I'm delirious. I don't know what to tell you. Beans, I want to steal you and cuddle you. And he's sleeping in the other chair.
Alright, we got all the garbage out of our inventory.
Babby, you should grab my son.
We got...
Please.
He's
Grab
sleeping.
my son.
I should write something.
Give me a damn minute.
Yay.
What do you want to do?
Normally, I'd just get up if this was a normal chair, but to get back in the hammock, it's
No, I don't
it's
blame
annoying.
you. No, I don't blame you. I know.
He's making noises.
Oh my god!
My beefy baby. Oh,
Plump.
my son. Oh, my son. Look at him. He's beautiful.
Alright.
What a stepmother.
We're finally back in the real world.
Hey,
Yeah, right. And Makoto is still trying to snag the data from her sister, but she has not been home.
How are your paws so hot?
He was just laying in that blanket.
Why are you so toasty? You toasty baby.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what comes of this.
Toasty. What?
Hey, hey!
Did I scare everybody away?
No.
Duck Duck Goose.
Wait. Oh fuck, that was down.
Redo. Why?
I'm stupid. I got so focused on Goose, I couldn't think of anything
Goose.
else.
You're ghosting.
A hen's pride.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg, 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 egg.
1 of 24. Oh, hour.
What's the across?
Time for a trip. Week.
What's the other down?
Oh. Hinged. Oh, gate. Sure. Okay.
Time for a trip. Blank week.
Oh, I'm stupid. It's golden. Oh, there isn't a race button. I thought it was gonna be. I thought gilded. But I was like, wait, I can't write that.
Oh, I was trying to think, like, what's a Japanese term for this? Because last time it was kind of
Right.
Japanese flavored.
Because I don't even know if that's a. I don't even know if Gilded Week is a thing. Probably not. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. The golden part of the phrase comes from the Japanese broadcast term golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day.
All right.
I see.
Neat.
Nice.
Bean. Oh, Bean, my handsome boy.
We're becoming so smart.
Jameson.
Can we create curry?
The one time I had curry, I almost died.
What do you want to do?
But I want to try
Make sure your
curry
clothes up.
again.
Why'd you almost die?
Let me explain.
Secret ingredient honey. Honey is a flower nectar collected by bees. I've never heard someone explain what honey is before. When used as a secret ingredient in curry, it serves to soften meat and add sweetness. Honey can add depth to a curry's flavor profile without weakening its spice. The spicier the dish, the greater the effect.
What is Morgana doing?
Waiting. He's hungry.
He's looks like he's humping. I don't like that.
Well, it's just because I have it on speed up. He's just holding himself up with his stupid little paws. I've seen Beans do that when we're cooking.
Looks like
Hi,
you're busy.
buddy. Oh my god.
He's so happy.
Oh, cutscene.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do. I don't have time to waste on something like this. It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Sorry to hear.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries. Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even
Sorry. Oh, Josh got it. Thank you.
Josh.
tried threatening him. All I did was question him a bit harshly.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be going on a school trip starting next week.
They can't even see that, I don't think.
The senior
Oh, yeah,
faculty
because it's
are
under
being
restricted, isn't it?
questioned, So I'll be going in their stead.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it.
What I don't
It won't get in
understand
the way
is
of
if
your
Twitch
entrance
can recognize
exams, will it?
possible ban evader or whatever,
Mhm.
how the fuck
Not at all.
do they not just auto dox that?
Because it's like the
Everybody
one time
knows
they're
that first.
wrong, it's
I
gonna cause a whole
made
shit
study.
storm, you know? I don't think they'd get in any big ass trouble about it. Like, I don't think anyone would have the grounds to, like, sue Twitch if they got, like, fucking banned because they thought they were a bot. But, like, it's just one less thing for them to worry about. It's always used to let the people... Yeah, exactly. Because everyone, even people who only have... Even us, you know, we don't stream to a ton of people. We still have mods. Like, you should just have mods.
Yeah.
Do it, right?
They probably do autoban a lot in the back and we just don't know. That's also probably true.
Yes?
I want to change my toothbrush.
I bought a new one already. It's on the shelf.
Thanks.
Hurry. No way already. That was fast.
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
It's so close to being done, too. Oh, sis?
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Not at all.
Yes.
He licked me.
Yeah, he's a cat. They do that. Nope. Kodo, you doing fucking bath salts? I got it. Are you talking about this early in the morning?
What I don't understand is why didn't she wait till her sister was asleep?
Because she probably would bring it into her room to make sure it didn't get, like, fucked with. I would imagine. Plus, she doesn't know the password to log into it.
That's fair.
Not entirely sure I did correctly, though. Oh, I'm waiting for this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I would head to school right now, though. Bring after, blah, blah, blah.
Looks like it went well. I wonder what we'll find.
Honey bean.
Before that, we should get over to school.
Seriously?
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All shit we know.
Oh,
It's prosperity.
this is it.
Those. Do you see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Being more random GX bullshit? Yeah.
Here you go. I think I did it right.
Because they're doing a whole pack of it, so... Did they announce something, like, super recently, or just... Because I haven't seen anything new, I just know that that pack exists.
Leave it to me.
And someone who likes random GX bullshit, I'm in on it.
Are they for Hawaii?
I'm down for it.
If we're gonna lay low, we might as well enjoy it. Oh, look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some
That Maiden
beach.
Love card... Really? I mean, I guess they're pulling from season
Food's
1.
more important than some turtle. You really don't find steak this big and thick in Japan. Also,
Mahi mahi? Is that some kind of fish?
It is a
I
fish.
think it's good.
It seems that it's the season for schools all around. We're going on our school trip as well.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
So Yusuke is just gonna be going on his own fucking adventure without us.
Awesome.
What's the over-under on Chumley's alcoholic dad sake deck getting made? Like, fucking close to 0, but like, I
Anywhere
wish
is
it would.
acceptable. After all, the mineral pigments used for Japanese art were originally imported.
Doing.
He had a bump. I was just checking.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go
Long
to?
time ago, Pepper was like playing with beans, and I think like gave him a
Los
scar on the side of
Angeles
his
is
neck.
hard
I
to
just
give
want to
up,
make sure it
too.
wasn't a bug.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Or like a tick
don't
or
I seem
something.
like an LA
When it
guy?
starts warming up, I feel
Total
like in New
big
Hampshire
stick.
anyway, ticks just explode.
Chumley has a higher chance of being printed into MTG where they stopped giving a shit.
That makes no sense at all.
Sorry, I'm
Hawaii's
half paying
more of a
attention.
resort place
You're
than
good.
LA, so I'd rather go there.
You're right.
So we won't be seeing each other for a while.
Well,
Yeah, we
make
can't
sure
exactly
Roxy
bring the
won't
cat
be.
with us.
Yeah.
Ooh, here comes some interesting data.
Wrong.
Surprised Morgana doesn't like raid the sushi garbage or something
This is just
in
from a
his free
quick
time.
I
glance,
think he has more self-respect.
but it says perpetrated and connected. It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it. Actually, it's not just about people having shutdowns. It looks like she's inferring that the psychotic breakdown incidents are connected to the same case.
Go Makoto sis!
How long do you think it'll take to analyze all of it? There's a lot, so it's not happening overnight. But I'll manage by the time you guys get back.
I was about to say, I was like, okay, so that's what she's doing until we come back.
Yeah, basically. She's not gonna have anything else to fucking do. We're her only
As
friends.
amazing as always, Futaba. I guess it's called an information war? Ah, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me
Beans
of a
is
movie.
shedding so bad.
It's
We're
getting
the
warmer.
Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff too.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
What did you say?
You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute?
Cute? Leon,
Well, we'll continue this.
Also,
when we
when I
get back
support
from the
on
trip.
being mentally ill, of course, of course.
I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity is increased by then.
You say that as if you're not mentally ill about any type of fuzzy woman.
That's what Lunalights are.
Right. I'm making fun of him. I'm bullying him.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She's coming with. We know. Blah, 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 blah. Would Lunalight Dragon Maid work? Probably the fuck not, but, like, you're free to try.
hey, hey!
Someone's texting us.
It's my wife.
You're the one doing the...
Hey, something unbelievable just happened. It's so surprising I don't even know where to begin. There's something I want to tell you about as well. You'll request me today, won't you?
So since you might not remember, but last stream, we cleared up her Mementos request.
I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. Takase-kun's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I don't have to send any more money and that they'll return everything I paid them.
Got a Lunalight Canine for the full furry. I'm gonna fucking cry.
It's like they're completely different people. Like what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. Hey, you wouldn't be, Anyway, it's such a relief.
I do like the idea. Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt the middle of like the fucking scene,
fine.
but I do like the idea that without influence from the rest of the group, Joker's really fucking bad at keeping this secret.
Yeah,
Like, he just can't fucking help himself.
yeah. I love Joker, honestly. Like, adult Joker, I would destroy.
Okay, moving on.
They apologized about I can't even speak. Takase-kun and admitted what they did was terrible. They even told me I'm a good teacher. And so I decided to really quit my part-time maid job today. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who would cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone.
Well,
Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be any old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Or I bet I'll be an old woman, sorry. Nonsense.
You're like, I want to, but...
Yeah, you're right. I'm still within the demographic age of what's considered to be young. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me fuck. Sorry. The medication from the hospital is fucking with my brain. You really helped me come to a lot of realizations because you were always such a good listener. Thanks again. Aw, crap.
thank you for using our service.
Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. What a bummer! I could always become your personal maid, right? Just kidding. Personal maid. Personal maid. Personal maid. At any rate, what are you gonna do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state this place is in. I feel like you don't put much thought into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? I want to keep seeing you. I take it you get lonely easily. Damn right I do.
Jesus Christ, Sallow. Fucking Christ.
But you shouldn't say stuff like that so casually, okay? Some women may misunderstand your intentions.
Alright, Salem, this is your last chance if you want to back out.
Oh my god! I love her, I have to.
Yeah.
We're committing to Kyle.
We're actually doing this?
We are
we're on committing to this? Are you serious?
Yeah, I love her. It like started for the bit, but then like it got really sad and serious, and I really like how she just swaps back and forth between like, I have to act, just like, God, I hate it here, and she's so real for that. We love a self-empowered queen. Girl bossing her way by herself into the sun.
So we're actually doing this?
Yes. Do you understand what you're saying? The situation isn't normal. I'm a teacher and you're my student, you know.
Jesus Christ.
What are those options?
That fucking echoed off the fucking wall. You like broke through the soundproofing when you did that. Jesus.
These are both terrible options.
They killed Kamoshida for this.
I turned down time.
Neither of these are great.
No, they're terrible.
I'm gonna go with this
The
one.
kinky in me wants to pick the master one, but pick the man and woman one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one.
What?
Whoa, hold on. Wait, so what? No way. That's not what I mean by no way, but what? Okay. Time? I need more time. I mean, you're both a student and a master. Sorry. Sorry, I can't read this with a straight face. I don't like the master shit. Yeah, let's save this discussion for next time, okay? Did we fuck up?
Well,
I have no idea.
I'm gonna head home.
I don't know. I honestly
Did we fuck up, chat?
I don't know if you can. I don't
Top
know.
one, you know you want to. I do. Well, that sucks.
I hope we didn't, because I know there's like one dialogue option you get doing this that is really fucking funny.
Titan, did I fuck this up?
There's a nasty game arcade nearby. Nasty how? Well, it sounds like he's a frequent cheater, and ladies focus on a shooting game called Gunabout and ruining people's fun. According to the post, you mostly spend his time down at the arcade called Gigolo on Central
I
Street.
think it's Gigolo,
Get Gigolo.
not Gigolo.
Nasty game.
I have no idea if you fucked up.
Is that even possible?
Mishima said
Can
he's
you-
at the arcade on Central.
Can we fuck up?
I don't know,
Let's go see what
but
this
now
is
I'm
all
nervous because that seems like a bad response.
To be fair, I don't know actually.
To be fair, Joker was pretty forward. He just stand up and
Hold
like,
on. Oh. Sure?
Examine me for free?
Because we still need to finish hers, don't we? It's only on like 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, we'll just hang out with her, I guess.
Ready?
The teacher thing's not working out, so...
Is that so?
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's not a regular cutscene. Salem regretting their decision.
Miss Takumi.
Oh my god.
But Kawakami is great. I like her story arc, and I like the way she's not like.
And you like MILFs, so like, we know.
I do like Mills. No, but I like the whole, like, genuinely with her storyline, and I like her personality a lot. Like, she's very funny and very snarky and kind of full of attitude, and I need them to make me laugh. I don't care what the fuck's in your pants. You need to be funny at least 30% of the time.
Poor Morgana's sad.
Are you hungry?
Maybe.
Was that your stomach?
Yes.
My poor Pookie. Why are you hungry?
Alright, well, we can't call her.
You made chickens. Oh fuck! I don't know if I put that in the fridge.
Oh, well, the chicken's gone.
We probably have to end stream soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, because once we do that, once we hop on that school trip bit, it's gonna be
Yeah.
kind of just like a lot of shit all at once. So
How many days do we have left?
isn't it like tomorrow? Okay, that's today. Does it say? Oh, it's started on the 7th.
So we have 2 days.
But I don't know if we're gonna go to Tuesday night, and it'll
Oh.
just. I don't
Yeah.
remember what happens if these are like days we can actually do shit, or if it's that bullshit like the game kind of plays itself.
Yeah.
So I think you are right.
I should
Probably a
write
good enough time to say we got what we wanted to get done.
Yeah, we got a good chunk done, and we still got stream tomorrow. We can go long tomorrow because
Right.
it's Friday.
Yeah, we're not meeting up with Missile until later.
Beans, you're gonna be evicted.
So
From my
everybody,
back.
thank you for coming by and chilling with us. We will see you hopefully tomorrow for our next stream. But until then, whenever that is, have yourselves a good night. Take care of yourselves. Drink your water. Take your meds.
Fuck bitches.
Damn right. Good night, everybody.